Hey everybody, Dr. Alien 201 here, and here happens to be in my secret bunker that I'm not going to let you see the coordinates for. No sirree. As you can see, I have a new supercomputer behind me. Let's take a look at that. It's not totally activated, but it is getting there. I'm not quite done with the room, but this baby is super powerful. This is the brain right here, the heart of the system, as it were, run by a heart of the sea. Look familiar? It should. We looked at one of these engines on that alternate Earth that we visited not too long ago. Just last episode, I think. And I'm using a combination of the SID and Psi technologies here. I've melded them together. And as you can see, I've been producing time fluid. I've got time fluid here. It's being produced somewhere. And it's going pumped up there along the walls. Got iron ore coming up, going up there, iron blocks, I mean. And all of this is going to help us make a change. I just have the one component left to put in here to fully activate this system. Bet you know where it goes. It goes right up there, and it's the beacon. That's right. But here, I hate when doors do that. Doors are so annoying sometimes. But that is not what we're up to today. Let's just set the spawn real quick. Here we go. Today, we are online to meet up with a couple of... Whoa! There we go. To meet up with a couple of people. We've responded to Night Valen, and we are going to help him out with his... We've responded to Night Valen, and we're going to help him out with his dimensional issues. We've also left a note for the Supreme Leader.
Well, hello, Dr. Alien. I would say it's finally nice to meet you, but you decorated my office, and I highly appreciate that. You are an expert decorator. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I appreciate that as well. Although I have to say, the Dr. Alien that did this wonderful decoration, it isn't me.
Oh, well, okay. I'm sorry. My company is not very researched on the whole dimensional or time travel stuff.
Gotcha. Short version is I'm an alternate Earth 2 Dr. Alien that got kind of, I don't know what happened. I was going somewhere else and I ended up here at the same time as the Dr. Alien you know, and we've been merged into one being, and right now I'm in control.
All right. Well, I hope you're benevolent, because I need help.
Yes, your questions intrigued me. Dimensional breaches and stuff. That's something that's right up our alley.
Though before I continue, the topic does contain some sensitive VallinCo data researching pertaining to VallinCo proprietary technology and stuff. So I need to ask, get the legal stuff out of the way. Here's an NDA. Could you sign that for me?
Let me see here.
You'll find a drafting table to your side. And it's nice that it's not raining for once.
What is it with this place? Ever since we've gotten here, almost nothing but rain.
And thunderstorms.
Good for skeleton horses, though.
Well, thank you. So with that, with the legalese out of the way, I need to take you someplace. So we're gonna go to a secret research facility from VallinCo. When we were activating the camo we'd built for the first time, we had an explosion revealing this chamber in which a being used holographic technology to present himself, and he called himself the Riddler from Earth 231.
I'm not familiar with that Earth. Haven't been.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with any Earth but the one we're currently standing on. Yeah, it's a bit unnerving to me. Is there a way we could potentially prevent these kinds of breaches from happening in the future?
Well, that actually does depend on how this Riddler generated this rift and made this chamber. There's something behind the VallinCo building I want to show you.
All right.
At here is a stable rift.
Oh, wow.
This rift generated from a different Earth. The device generating it is currently active and on that Earth. It's a place where I was for a little while. I needed a little break, so I left Earth 3 and I went somewhere else and kind of got stuck and had to build a way back. So I built a rift generator, basically. This was stable.
How do you maintain the Einstein-Rosen bridge?
Basically, it's a combination of, all the various blocks from the end, nether, anything that, has a mystic type quality around it, some copper, just because I thought copper was cool and I had access to it.
Sounds like a fox I know.
And it's all powered by a heart of the sea.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind.
I've actually rebuilt one here in Gotham. Well, not in Gotham, on Earth 3.
So, you're obviously the man to go to for creating such things. How do we prevent them?
Again, it depends on how the Riddler did this. And I'm assuming you have no clue how he's done this.
Nope. And my AI has no understanding of the technology behind it.
Okay. I don't need an NDA. I'm assuming since you're a businessman, you will know not to talk about what I'm about to show you. Fair is fair.
Fair is fair.
Yeah, this is what I've been working on. It's not complete. But it's powered by that Heart of the Sea in there. Modified to run on Prismarine and Redstone and Time Fluid.
Interesting. These are all new things to me.
You were on Earth 2. They're not new. At least not the Time Fluid anyway.
Well, I wasn't aware of how anything worked. At that time, I was a speedster. And unfortunately, those powers have long since left.
Oh, yes. And we've got a lava pump over here, too, for some power generation. Anyway, when complete, this will be able to create and possibly block rifts in time and space.
Well, what do you need to complete it? VallinCo is behind you.
Oh, I have the component. I just haven't built the receiver on the upper end yet. It's just a beacon that goes up there. And I do have a beacon.
Okay. Well,
so once that's complete, and I have a receiver, or at the very least, can adjust the satellite dish in Gotham to receive the signals from this. Then we'll be good. Then it'll be good to go. Will it block Riddler? I don't know. It's a long shot. Not knowing his method of generating his rift, I'm just not sure.
Yeah, I mean, he was very cryptic about everything, even though he said he was being free with the information he was giving me. And there is lava.
Yeah. Don't worry, I get myself in this all the time, especially when I was building it. But yeah, there's a little bit of SID in here. There's even a little bit of your psi technology in here.
Oh, well, it's...
I built the terminal, remember?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And the time fluid, well, I stole that from Earth 2 Bo's time machine.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, the little ball that showed up.
So does that mean...
Back.
Does that mean our bow is gone? Or do we have 2 bows now?
And no, I'm the only one crazy enough to have 2 of me on one planet at one time.
That's fair. Alright, well it's been
we have the 2 bow right now.
It's been enlightening. If you feel like you've made any progress on the ability to potentially block the Riddler, let me know.
Hey everybody, looks like we got our message from the Supreme Leader, and that's an exciting little bit of news. He says he'll meet us anywhere and anyone we want. But I just need to let you know about a little snafu that has been happening over the last couple of recording sessions. I recorded last week with Knight, the scene you just saw, and later the same week with Bo. And, well, in both cases, I didn't get the sound from them. And it wasn't anything on their end, honestly. It was all on mine. During that time and since, the sound device in my computer went for a sleep, and it's not coming back ever. So we will be seeing my conversation with the Supreme Leader from his perspective. Thank you, Bo, for allowing us to use your videos whenever we need. But anyway, we shall see that in 3, 2, 1.
Alien Doctor, I presume.
You presume correctly, Supreme Leader Bo. Probably one of the only people who know that's who you really are.
So I'm curious about this because I have never seen you a day in my life other than your giant statue out there. How do you know of Earth 2 or that I'm the Supreme Leader?
Long story. The short version is the day you left to come here, I landed on Earth 2. So I've only ever dealt with the other Bo.
Good to know. So you have summoned me here to your, I got to tell you, very impressive castle. Like the detailing on this tower right here is fantastic. This looks amazing.
Yeah, I got my little wizard guy up there. If you ever happen to need, some experience potions, ice vendor, just go on up there. You got to fly out, but I got a fully working cleric up there.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So why have you summoned me to your castle?
I'm from what you would call a alternate Earth 2. Just follow me. I'll show you something.
Okay. All right. I'm right behind you.
On my Earth 2, there was... You didn't stay Supreme Leader long when you came back. There was a big old bunch of fighting over the Netherite throne, and there was a lot of hidden bases going on, which is why I keep doing it. There we go.
Oh!
And I've built a model. So this should look very familiar to you, minus my banner, of course.
Yes. I presume you don't mind me doing this right here.
No, go right ahead.
Oh, wonderful.
It suits
wonderful.
you.
Yes, wonderful. This feels right. This feels very, very right. I mean, admittedly, I've only just recently come into my netherite armor, and I've been a little concerned since arriving here because the netherite is the source of most of my evil schemes, and I'm sorely lacking in netherite.
Don't worry, everybody is. It took me forever to get my netherite armor that I'm wearing here.
I was a little nervous about meeting you. I mean, I saw your giant statue. I thought initially that these people were worshiping you as a god, and I thought that seeing my supreme leaderness arrive on this earth might mean that we were going to be rivals. But here now, I see that you appreciate good quality leadership, and I think you and I can make some amazing things happen together.
That was the whole point of getting a hold of you. I wanted to offer my alliances to the Supreme Leader of Earth 2 and see where we can go from there.
This is a wonderful turn of events. Yes. I do believe that I will accept your allegiance. I will take this I guess temporary throne, as it is, as kind of a tribute. And thank you, and you will make. The funny thing is, Dr. Alien, on my Earth, I never really had a good sidekick, a good henchman, a good confidant, if you will. And I feel as though, now don't get me wrong, I still achieved, extreme greatness. I mean, come on, I was the greatest.
I saw Mount Zoom. It's a great tribute.
Oh man, this is so interesting. You have knowledge of my future. We'll have to be careful about that. But yes, I think that you are exactly what I need to help make Earth 3 as amazing as Earth 2, if not even more so.
And I will be glad to do so. I'm working on a little project right now to make me the permanent control of this form. And once that's done, I'll be glad to help you with anything you need.
Excellent. Well, and, I think the biggest thing that I need right now is netherites. Now, granted, back on Earth 2, I think I got like 50-something netherite blocks in total, which got me to, the level of evil that I am currently at. I don't know that I need that, but I probably do need something to sustain me while I'm here. So perhaps just enough to make the netherite throne might be what we need. The other thing is I have been in need of a lair, and I kind of have been considering some areas around Arkham. So once I find out where my lair is going to be, I'm going to drop you some coordinates, and maybe we can kind of set it up as the new Mount Zoom of Earth 3.
That sounds like a plan.
Excellent. All right. Well, Dr. Alien, I hereby knight you, Dr. Alien.
Okay.
How's your maniacal laugh?
It goes a little something like this.
Oh, that's pretty good. I was like, I like it. That's good.
As far as getting some netherite here, this is just a poor substitute. And
oh no, it's very pretty. I like it. I think you did.
The deep slate blocks in this form look very close, but it just doesn't quite go. Like I had the netherite throne on my Earth for a while, so I was Supreme Leader of Earth 2 for alternate for a brief time.
I'm sorry?
I said I was Supreme Leader of Earth 2 alternate for a brief time.
I'm sorry?
That was nothing.
Okay, all right. I just there is only one Supreme Leader, Dr. Alien.
I did say for a brief time.
I'm sorry?
Very, 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 very short time before you got it back. You were Supreme Leader. It's all right.
It sounds like you moved my chair for a brief time. But you know what? That's apparently an alternate Earth. Oops, sorry about that. That's apparently an alternate Earth that I've not even lived, experienced, or may even not experience. I don't know. Time is strange.
It's weird.
Like that. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go out and do incredible things together, shall we?
Yes, we shall.